Hey everyone, it's Shaman Supreme from Level 1 Gaming. Today we're going to be diving into a new tool for you fighting game players out there. The B3 Leverless controller from Fightbox Arcade. Now, I've already reviewed the F3, so today we're just going to spotlight the B3, which offers a thinner, more sleeker design. And if you're a fan of leverless controllers, or you want something that's truly worth the budget and investment, the B3 is definitely something worth considering. But before we begin, make sure to show us some love by hitting that like button and subscribe for more Level 1 content. If you didn't know, Fightbox Arcade is a company that specializes in designing and manufacturing high-quality arcade fight sticks and arcade cabinets. They're known for their commitment to creating premium products that's tailored specifically for fighting game enthusiasts at a low cost. Fightbox Arcade's products often feature customizable options and are designed to replicate the arcade experience at home or at the competitive gaming scene. The Fightbox B3 is an all-acrylic arcade game controller with an ultra-thin design. And unlike the B1, this layout isn't your typical leverless controller design, with a slight curve at the directional inputs. This version has a more straight layout that's similar to a keyboard, and when pressing the buttons, you have a nice clicky sound to it as well. The 13 input buttons are Cherry MX Black Key switches, and they use flat 24mm buttons. The controller supports various platforms including PC, PS3, 4, and 5, Xbox Series X, 1, 360, Nintendo Switch, and more depending on the version you have. And the B3 comes with a Brook Universal Fighting Board, ensuring your compatibility and performance across all of these different gaming units. Additionally, it comes with the SOCD support. For your wired connection, it uses the USB Type-B to USB Type-A cable. Similar to the F3, there are two things that I need to talk about. Firstly, the B3 bears a huge resemblance to another leverless controller from a competitor company. I'm talking about Paradise Arcade Shop's M-Press leverless controller. However, there are some significant differences that sets them apart from each other and keeps them competitive to one another. The M-Press measures to 12.5 by 9 inches and is less than 1 inch thick. In contrast, the B3 is 11.8 by 7.4 inches and is only 3/4 of an inch thick, making it smaller than its competition. And secondly, let's talk about the price. The M-Press starts at $275 and can go even higher. And on the other hand, the B3 is more affordable, just starting at $99. Don't forget, the B3 is one of several leverless controller designs that's offered by Fightbox Arcade. I'm going to add a link in the description below to check out their website. Take a look, you might find a layout that best suits your needs. I've thoroughly tested out this device and I'm going to share a little bit of my thoughts on its performance. When I first started playing, I noticed immediately that SOCD settings were not updated. When pressing down and up, it would always equal up. It was actually a mistake on my end. I simply forgot to update the firmware on my Brooks board. After updating it, I was able to be up to date with Capcom standards. Another thing that I noticed is with the buttons. I'm really sensitive when it comes to buttons and switches that I use. The B3's 24mm flat buttons are rather bulky for 24mm buttons. When I was gaming, I didn't feel a good, easy glide when trying to execute these complex combos. I felt myself hitting into the side of nearby buttons when trying to move fast. I thought I was just used to having SandWow buttons, but actually that wasn't the issue. This was an easy fix with a switch of a less bulky button. After that small quick fix, when trying to execute precise directional inputs and combos, everything moved effortlessly. For those who are creative, yes, you can deconstruct a controller and add your own personal touch. You can change things like the switches, the buttons, and even the backdrop design. And with all these different customizable options and different settings, you can definitely fine-tune your playstyle to suit you perfectly. And I'll have a bigger breakdown on that coming soon. The next thing I noticed was with the inputs. The W and the up buttons share the same wire, which limited my ability to change the input buttons. This is something that I'm looking into, and I think I might have a solution in the near future. If you're concerned about durability, let me assure you this product is rock solid. It's very thin yet compact. The dense nature felt really stable when I had it on my lap and was definitely engineered with some premium materials. Remember, Fightbox remains to be the leader in affordability, and it doesn't mean sacrificing quality. For just $99 and with all these versatile layout options and customizable features, this controller definitely serves as your ultimate weapon. Thanks again for tuning in, and let me know, do you own a B3? What kind of leverless device do you have? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really looking forward to hearing about it. But until next time, take it easy. Peace.